you so much for choosing us here on Synergy TV. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zalisa, where we continue to inform, educate and empower you. We continue to answer those unanswered questions. I am Zalisa Singh Upani, inviting you humbly to sit back, relax, enjoy, but more importantly, absorb the relevant and important information we are about to share with you. So it's time you get your pen and paper out so you can take notes as we go along. Directing this morning, Kevon Savory, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic Friday. Happy Friday to you. It's a very special day throughout the world because it's Universal Children's Day. So to all the children throughout the world, here in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, regionally and internationally, we appreciate you, we love you, we respect you, and we wish you God's choicest blessings. And remember, today you are our youth, but tomorrow you're going to be our future in terms of being our leaders. So you all keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars, because you all are a star in a very special way. All right? So to all the children, we love you, and happy Universal Children's Day today. It's Friday, the 20th of November 2020, a day and time we will never have the opportunity to have again. So don't procrastinate, don't waste your time, do something constructive and productive. All right? And of course, if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. Today we are going to be in conversation with two dynamic gentlemen. That of course is Mr. Kester Beale and Mr. Dwayne Cadiz. And they are going to be talking to us about unveiling financial darkness. We all know we've been hit hard, not only with COVID, but many other challenging situations where there's been a darkness when it comes to finances in our lives. Today could be the day where you could make that change, break free of those change, and of course, accept that challenge and tell yourself it's going to be the beginning of something phenomenal. Mr. Kester Beale, of course, DC power engineer in the telecommunications sector with more than 30 years experience, personal income tax consultant with more than 30 years experience, and financial thinking liberated by the One Academy educator and financial liberator. With us today, joining us as well, is Mr. Dwayne Cadiz. He's a building entrepreneur and businessman. He's been working in the field of customs brokerage for the past 25 years and has developed a wealth of experience in this vocation, developing a keen interest in digital real estate in the past 3 years, having gotten involved in the one-line business from 2017. Now, it took 1 full year before he entered the arena of the One Life e-commerce platform Deal Shaker, identifying the need for usability to the masses. He went about creating deals that met the needs of the local community while increasing his purchasing power. The magic of the Deal Shaker is infectious, and his mission is to infect persons with a usability access, building global payment value system that is Deal Shaker. Gentlemen, good morning and a warm welcome.
Good morning. Happy International Children's Day, and of course, happy International Men's Day, which was yesterday.
Yesterday, that's right.
So we celebrate all the men in the world. You have a definite contribution to make, so we celebrate you as well.
That's so true, huh?
True.
We need the men in the world.
Yes.
Power, you know.
Most definitely.
Gentlemen, I had the opportunity to sit and have a conversation with you previously, and it's a delight to have you here again, because today we're going to be talking about unveiling financial darkness. It's a very deep topic, and it relates to every one of us, because we all at some point of time this year, in the past, now in the moment, have been experiencing some sort of financial difficulty in terms of darkness. But how can we change that? And the beauty is we have the power to change that. Yeah?
Yeah, most definitely. Taking pointers from one of my predecessors, Mr. Pereira. He says it's simply put, we want to demystify a lot of the myths that exist regarding finance. You know, we want to clear the air. The things that that seem dark and mysterious, we've come to simplify that and simplify it through the One Academy education that has brought us to this place, that has brought Kester and myself to this place. And we know that that same education is here to liberate other persons as well, once they give it the opportunity.
Once you have the opportunity is there, it's knocking, it's at your doorstep, and you have to take advantage of it. You have to open that door, welcome it, and say, out with the old, in with the new. I'm not accepting this anymore, not accepting darkness anymore. And you have to unveil that. You have to do that within yourself by, of course, understanding, by educating yourself is empowering yourself. Yeah?
Yeah. Basically, we have to use the word of the station when we are studying and mastering things. We need to put that synergy into it. Know how things interrelate, how they interact.
Yeah.
Because nothing exists in isolation.
Correct.
So, many things, when we take a look at it, we'll see things going wrong. And why do things go wrong? Because that synergy has been removed. Something has been interfered with.
Correct.
And we need to learn synergistically in order to be a problem solver.
You took that leap, you took that challenge. You've been, you are an engineer, you've also been in finances when it comes to taxes, income taxes, and things like that. And you took the leap because you've been able to identify and recognize that you're not going to be, with your 30 years of experience in both fields, you understand the aspects of living and life, but not setting any limitations on your life, not accepting to be in a dark space.
That is very correct. I have had interest, well, of course, through taxation, for quite a long while in finance.
Yeah.
So my knowledge was, should I say, yes, accurate, however, disjointed, scattered. And I was working in a studio with a friend when Mr. Cadiz came in to do a job. And Mr. Cadiz started to speak to us. And in that dialogue, I personally got to realize that this gentleman was putting everything I had together and making sense. Because I was actually finishing some of his words, finishing some of his sentences. So there were things I knew. Why did I not know the glue that put them together? So there was no instance of convincing. That wasn't necessary for me. I already knew. And I saw an opportunity to put everything together.
When you took that leap, when you took that chance, when you opened that door to this new world, to this new endeavor that you were going to, you've opened arms and accepted, how have you grown? How have you developed since then?
Actually, my daughter took the leap as well.
Very nice.
And she took a bigger leap than I did.
Brilliant.
And her mother and herself are a team in terms of business.
Yeah.
My area was the taxation. So in terms of business, I became their backup. Anytime they required anything, I'd be the go-for. Because
you were the wind beneath the wings.
We have to understand the importance of what we consider minor rules. There are no minor rules.
Correct.
None. any role you step into, learn. Be the best at it. And that is what pays off.
Beautiful advice. There is no minor role. I love that you've said that. We often treat people lesser than whom they deserve to be, and everybody is important. They all fit that link for that chain that makes us whole. You're so correct.
It's amazing that Kester would have made that, use that example, because just yesterday I saw a photograph of Jack Ma with the staff that he started Alibaba with. It was just 8 persons. And now Alibaba is a multi-billion-dollar company.
My God, they've grown by leaps and bounds.
Okay. So imagine you have these 8 persons on that team all bringing different gifts, talents, and abilities to the table. All right? And they have created value for them and for others now based on their endeavors. So I'd like to plant a seed in the minds of the viewers today. Do you think getting involved in a network that has over 3.7 million active persons living their daily lives, being productive, adding value, consuming, creating value for others, do you think joining a community like that and having with it the backup of a global payment system, a global digital payment system that is a cut above the rest, that is already designed for regulations and for governmental use and overview and all of that, that is transparent, that is unique, that gives persons the ability to do global trade right in the palm of your hand? Do you think that you would want into a community like that? And that's the question I want to pose to our viewers this morning.
And it's a serious question, and you do have to question yourself and ask yourself. There are questions that we need to answer for ourselves, and only we can answer. And if you want that financial breakthrough, you want to unveil the financial darkness that you're currently in, then I suggest you call Sarah and find out more. Take that step, educate, at least give yourself the chance and opportunity. Give yourself that choice to make, to educate and empower yourself by calling Sarah at 744-5503. 744-5503. Call Sarah now and be on your way to a new, improved and happy you. Don't let 2021 meet you in this current situation. We're going to go to some important messages. We will return right after these. Stay with us.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that would help shape your world and your future, but better and greater than that. In our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One academy. Join the financial revolution.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
It's the best time of the year to get your Indian outfits. Get the best off-season deal at Fab India Expo. Now closing on November 30th, Foodie Thursdays. Get flat 50% off the entire food court. The biggest Indian expo in the Caribbean. Fab India Expo closing on November 30th.
Final. The India InStyle Expo is definitely closing on the 22nd of November. No further extensions. End of the year sale. Up to 80% off. Everything must sell. India InStyle Expo opposite the Center of Excellence. Definitely closing on the 22nd of November.
Santa is back at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th to the 27th. Shopping, food, entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th. Visit us this Christmas.
Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. Colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV. This morning I'm in conversation with Mr. Kester Beale and Mr. Dwayne Cadiz, and today these gentlemen are talking to us about unveiling financial darkness. And before we get back to our conversation, let me say a very good morning and thank you to that beautiful lady out there in the Philippines.
Yes.
I'm speaking of Elizabeth. Elizabeth, good morning.
She's
out there in the Philippines. It's a place that I've always wanted to visit.
Beautiful.
And I just want to say thanks for reaching out and letting us know you're enjoying the program. And all those in the Philippines, hey, thanks a lot for choosing us. And have yourselves a beautiful, blessed, productive, fruitful, and great day today. You know, I started the program, and I start every day by reminding people of the date. Today is Friday, the 20th of November, 2020. Gentlemen, we are quickly approaching a brand new year, 2021.
Yes.
We are talking today about unveiling financial darkness. Ask yourselves, what have I done with my life or for my family, for my children this year? We've got, like you say, just over a month again, and we're into 2021. Question yourself today, this moment, reflect. What have I done? What am I going to do? Something for you to think about. Gentlemen?
Yes, so we were reflecting on the break about last evening we had our community call.
Yeah.
And we were doing a reflection on what has happened over the last 11 months. What has person's perspective been? Have they really been taking the education that our organization has to give to heart? Have they been practicing principles such as pay yourself first, so that you generate seed, right, for investment? And those are serious, serious principles. When you join our organization, even as a member that hasn't purchased a package, you're given gifts, and these gifts are, I don't think that they can be measured. They're immeasurable. And one of the gifts that we receive is a copy of The Richest Man in Babylon.
In Babylon?
Yes. And in that book has a treasure trove of nuggets of wisdom about economics, about the little things, about how things get started. And even Coca-Cola, massive as they are now, started out very small.
Humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings,
yeah.
And persons need to know that they don't have to despise humble beginnings, because that's how everybody gets started.
It doesn't come on a golden platter.
Correct.
It's not a magic pill or something like that. It takes time, of course.
Yeah, time.
Energy, investment, consistency.
Yeah, stick-to-itiveness.
Exactly,
right?
Correct.
So we understand through the One Academy, if something promises you great reward, then know that it's coming at the cost of great risk. Okay? So with that type of knowledge, you understand how investment takes place. Through the education, we've learned about the Pestel model and the Porter's model. Those are models in economics that are used to assess companies. They are used to assess financial instruments or information that helps individuals do a proper assessment. So we are really hung up on the One Academy because it works, because the principles that we learn from it, we implement it into our daily lives, and we see the benefits. I mean, stick-to-itiveness is one of the biggest elements of success for any entrepreneur, because you would have heard the stories of many, many billionaires, how many times they went broke.
Yeah.
But they never gave up.
Never give up.
They kept persisting, And so it is. Even in our organization, we have had so many setbacks. We had so many obstacles that we have had to overcome. But the thing is, the core team, and I'd love to recognize the entire core team, especially Caribbean here, our leaders. They know themselves, and they have flown the One Life flag very high, in spite of their individual and our collective challenges. And we know that we're going to see this mission to the end, and we all are going to share in the benefits that are derived from this global ecosystem. Kester?
Well, more on our ecosystem. We have Forex. We have a Forex system, not like those we have here, being American. This is straight out of Europe. The largest trading market on the planet is in Europe. So people stay awake into the wee hours of the morning doing their trading in that London market. So the perspective you get with Forex from our side, from the One Life, the One Academy side, has its differences. We have, of course, you heard people bought things, so we are talking about the Deal Shaker. Our Deal Shaker platform is our business platform, where businesses meet businesses and buyers meet businesses. Our Deal Shaker platform allows us to implement what we learned in the One Academy. And as was said earlier, our cryptocurrency is designed for regulation. So our purchases on the Deal Shaker made with confidence. We need to understand money. We even have law in our ecosystem. Of course, special emphasis in our law courses are put on cryptocurrency because there are not many professionals who understand the law of cryptocurrency, especially locally and I dare say even regionally, there's an opportunity you can step into. Once you become expert, you are the one that will be found, because the whisperings will be about you. Find a gentleman. He's a student of the One Academy, the largest digital university on the planet. That is where you unveil financial darkness.
And again, we come back and can't express enough or extend to you enough. Education and knowledge is power. When you talk about law, you talk about that part of understanding the law of it, not just the finances, but the law of it as well is also important. When you understand things, or when you're educated and you're not ignorant, and I know once we spoke about ignorance on the program, it puts you in a better place when you can comprehend to make better decisions.
Correct.
I mean, you're a businessman and a successful businessman. You would have had your challenges over the 25 years, but you stand tall and firm, and you could say, and we learn from people like you, who are experts in what they do.
And it's simply about experience, right?
Experience is the greatest teacher.
The boxer who's won the most amount of matches or tournaments would have gone through the rigor, and he didn't win every tournament.
Correct.
Trial and error. He would have learned that probably he had a glass jaw, and you need to keep his
fell
hands
down
up.
many times.
You need to keep your hands up. You need to look out for those punches to the midsection and so on. So you need to move, you need to bob. So it's all about experience. And a lot of people fail to embrace experiences, right? What we ought to do is do an assessment when something happens to you, understand what has happened, and learn from the experience. If we do not learn from the experience, then all the energies expended in that act would have been lost, right? So what happens to most people, to the detriment of most people, is inactivity. They do nothing. They procrastinate, they wait and they wait and they wait some more, and they do nothing, and then they expect to get a different result.
Exactly.
And we know that that is insanity, right?
Of course.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
what you give and what you put in is what you're going to get in return.
Correct. So
and that goes across the board for everything.
Everything. So put that energy out there. As we said before, we were talking about that we are in the 11th month of 2020.
Yeah.
And a lot of people had a lot of things to say about 2020, whether it be positive or negative. But it all has to do, it all hinges on the perspective of the individual.
Yeah.
For some people, just like the bottle is half full or it's half empty, right? And that makes a major difference in the lives of individuals, because it's all about your perspective. I am in awe of what 2021 is going to bring, right? For me, for my loved ones, for the persons involved in our network across the world, because it gives me hope for a brighter tomorrow. COVID-19 is not going to last forever, right? We understand through the One Academy education that we have corrections in the market.
Yeah.
Things are volatile, things will cause things to go out of whack for a little bit. But then soon enough, everything is going to come back to normalcy. Because listen, growth happens in chaotic situations and otherwise.
I am living example of that, you know. Let me tell you something. In the middle of COVID-19, when I said to some people that, hey, I am going out on my own, I'm flying for myself, I am now going to Synergy TV and do this for myself. I'm not going to work for anybody anymore again. I'm tired of that. I'm going to work for me now. If I did it and made it for other people, I could very well do it for myself. And people said to me, are you mad? COVID, how are you going to survive? I did it. I'm flying and I'm right here. And whatever storm may come, whatever challenges, God knows the middle of the challenges that I am faced with. But you know what? I'm getting up every day and I'm saying, thank you, God, for another day. I'm going to make it today. I'm going to make it happen. Despite what comes, tomorrow will come.
Correct.
And it's going to be a new day, and it's about that attitude. Let it be out with the old, in with the new. And that's the attitude, you know. You yourself have to make it work.
Correct.
We're going to stumble, you're going to fall.
You must.
You're going to fall.
You must.
But you know what? You already knew what it was like to walk and run. And you will dust your feet, whatever it is, tell yourself, but you will go again. And that's the attitude. If you have the attitude, well, oh God, and complain and you make excuses, and you're not going to go from point A to point B, no, you're going to stay right there.
Correct.
And everything is happening and going forward, but you are there.
Correct.
You don't want to be that person. You want to be the person to be moving with the energy, going with the flow, and making a difference. Call Sarah now at 744-5503. That's 744-5503. Be the one to taste success. Be the one to make the change. Be the one to set a path for your children. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future, but better and greater than that. In our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One academy. Join the financial revolution.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trin-City. Super Quality Supermarket.
India Expo reopens from October 17th to November 15th. Brand new containers for Diwali. Enjoy Foodie Thursdays. Flat 50% off on food every Thursday. Your one-stop shop for all your Diwali needs. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station in Chaguanas.
The most visited expo of 2019, the India in Style Expo, opposite the Center of Excellence, now open from the 25th of October until Diwali. Garments, furniture, handicrafts, footwear, you name it, they have it. Just for Diwali, India in Style Expo, opposite the Center of Excellence in Makoya from the 25th of October until Diwali.
First time ever, Mid-Center Mall Diwali Flea Market from November 5th until Diwali Eve. Get the best value for your dollar. Lots of items to choose from. Mid-Center Mall Diwali Flea Market from November 5th until Diwali Eve.
This is Full 100, an all-natural herbal dietary supplement formulated exclusively for men. Our proprietary blend was designed with one goal in mind: to improve your overall health, rejuvenating your vitality, energy, strength, and libido. Want to be at your peak performance in everything you do? Then,
Get full 100.
fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV, in conversation with Mr. Kester Bale and Mr. Dwayne Cadiz, and they're talking to us today about unveiling financial darkness. The powers within yourself to do that. Don't allow anyone to manipulate you or to steal your joy or to take away that goal that you have in your life. You are in command, you are in control, and only you could make that choice to step out of the darkness and into the light simply by making the choices and calling Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503. Gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we were talking on the break about redeeming the time, and I mentioned that we, in our call, in our One Academy discussion last evening, we had this quote taken from Benjamin Franklin, and it says, "Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of." And we were making the point on our discussion last evening that, listen, we need to redeem the time. 2020 is almost over. We had 11 months to decide what we wanted to do, to become empowered, to become independent, to learn new skills, to be able to put financial prudence in place by paying yourself first, by investing monies with professionals, people who have proven track records to create income.
Of course. That's a very good point that you've raised there. If you are investing, you do your homework and you look at that individual, and then you will know, am I making the right decision? Because if somebody is productive and they're constructive and you've seen success and there's a track record.
You're seeing the track record.
That's why I came to Synergy.
Excellent.
Because I saw that. I understand the dynamics of what is happening in terms of viewers and things like that. So you do that. You don't just, of course you study and you plan and you put things and educate, as we say, educate yourself. You do your homework.
Definitely.
And that makes a big difference, huh?
Indeed. And of course, we culminated, well, we didn't get a chance to culminate because the discussion was so extensive last evening that we didn't get to encapsulate the last point or the last couple points. The fact is that education can help you earn and keep wealth, right? And the disparity in the wealth gap that exists in the world today has a lot to do because of education that was not handed down to a particular group of persons and other persons who practice and passed on that education to their next generation. And in doing so, they kept wealth within their circle, within their family, within their tribe, And so listen, we are in the age of the internet. You can Google anything you want to learn about and get facts. Of course, Google is a search engine. It's not a research engine. So it will bring information to you, but the onus is still on you to sift through what you have been presented with and to find out the truth.
Exactly, because it could give you good information but also mislead you as well.
Correct.
So you have to know, or you have to determine, get proper advice and things like that. Of course, certainly.
So. And in an era where we live in now, where fake news appears more real than what is real, you have to be sensitized to be able to do your own research, verify facts, look at 3-4 different sources before you come to a conclusion on a matter.
Correct.
And so what we have been preaching all along in terms of this One Life community speaks to the fact that we are aligned with the truth, that the current financial system is flawed, fundamentally flawed. It steals the wealth of the working class through the process of taxation and other methods that are built into the currency system, right? Blockchain technology The digital technology is changing the world, and on that technology exists cryptocurrency. And with cryptocurrency, persons have the ability to have the newest asset class in the world, which is cryptocurrency. It's an asset that appreciates with time, and the value of which can be passed on for your generations. And with the power of our ecosystem, you have the opportunity to have the best of both worlds. You can exist in this current world, utilize your cryptocurrency to facilitate goods and services which you require for life, and you still have that purchasing power that will continue to grow with time as persons continue to understand what is happening now in the digital age with the financial reset and the fact that we are no longer in the not too distant future going to be relying on rectangular certificates or rectangular, notes. We're going to be elevating to the point where we are transacting business borderless with encryption, so that if I purchase from a particular merchant, no one can hack the value of what I sent to that merchant. It will go to its intended owner and its intended owner only. And that's the strength of encryption with cryptocurrency, secured payments, and that is what most merchants are looking for. Yes, we know that Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that was created, but because of the market manipulation and the volatility involved in Bitcoin and other cryptos, you find that business persons will not want to accept a cryptocurrency that is $1,000 in value today, and tomorrow it could be $500 in value, making them lose 50% of their purchasing power. So this is why we support the one. This is why we support the ecosystem that is going to drive communities and create value for more and more persons who get involved. And so we say together for more.
And let me remind you, it is important that people may think, well, cryptocurrency, how real is that? What are you talking about? Well, I probably would have been one of those people as well. But I've been able to understand, to comprehend, to educate, to ask questions. I've had so many of you on the program that it's real. The fact is, only on Wednesday after my show with Brother Noel, we were having a conversation and he said, Zalisa, I bought an Audi A4 on the platform. I would have had people who would actually show me, I remember Donna showing me a piece of jewelry, a ring that was bought on the platform. People purchase land, vehicles, houses, so many things, hardware involved, construction. So it's happening and it's real, and be part of it. And the thing is, it gives you the opportunity to grow, to excel, to achieve things that you can only imagine. You can set a goal and work towards it.
Correct.
This very program is on the platform, so it's real.
Yeah. Shout out to our newest merchant that came on board just this morning. He was added to our local deal shaker group, Mr. Carlos. He's a straightener and painter. He does exceptional body work. And Mr. Carlos, I'll be coming to see you, sir, very soon. So shout out, more usability for the community.
Exactly. Congratulations to you. Perhaps I'll be paying you a visit too.
Of course.
But this is what it's all about. Understanding that it's real. You can be part of it. And things that perhaps you feel in life that you have to wait a long time, it can be achieved. It's possible because we would have seen people who would have grown from being part of this. Be part of that, educate yourself, empower yourself. Call Sarah now at 744-5503. That's 744-5503. We're going to go to some important messages. We'll return right after these. Stay with us.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future. But better and greater than that, in our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One academy. Join the financial revolution.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
It's the best time of the year to get your Indian outfits. Get the best off-season deal at Fab India Expo. Now closing on November 30th, 40 Thursdays. Get flat 50% off the entire food court. The biggest Indian expo in the Caribbean. Fab India Expo closing on November 30th.
Final. The India InStyle Expo is definitely closing on the 22nd of November. No further extensions. End of the year sale. Up to 80% off. Everything must sell. India InStyle Expo opposite the Center of Excellence. Definitely closing on the 22nd of November.
Santa is back at the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th to the 27th. Shopping, food, entertainment. Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from December 5th. Visit us this Christmas.
Modern townhouses for sale at Garden View Residences, gated development in Aruca. Brand new 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, modern kitchen, quartz countertops, marble top vanities, water heaters. For more information, call now 622-6601.
This is the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV, in conversation with Mr. Kester Beale and Mr. Dwayne Cadiz, and they're talking to us about unveiling financial darkness in your life. It's all about your finances, and your finances are important because that's how you can grow, that's how you have success, that's how you enjoy life, the greater things in life, you know. It's not about being materialistic, but it's about living in comfort as well. You know, it's about empowering, being able to tell your child when that day reach, when that child says to you, I would like to study, you know that you've put something in place to afford that child the opportunity to excel and to study. You get married and you want to be able to provide a home. You don't want to rent for the rest of your life. You want to be able to sit with your wife, work out a plan, have a dream, and work towards achieving your own home. These are things that you want to do. And it's part of life, isn't it?
It is. I mean, some scripted and some, because remember, everybody's ideal or everybody's life dream
are
is
different,
not,
correct?
it's not,
Yes.
it's not everybody wants to pay a mortgage. Some people want to pack a backpack and just travel the world.
Yeah,
From
true.
country to country. Some people want to live their lives on the beach. Some people want to live their lives in the jungle. Some people want to dive out of planes and have adrenaline rush. Everybody's desire is different. But one thing is that there should be a mechanism that allows everybody, regardless of race, ethnicity, orientation, what have you, to be able to enjoy life and the freedom of acquiring what you worked for.
Exactly.
And a thought came across my mind, and it's a bit of a bitter pill to swallow. But wherever you are in life, whatever state you are in life right now, know that you created it. You created it through your thoughts, because that is where everything gets started. So if it is that you're not satisfied with your life, then you need to change the way you think.
So
As Napoleon Hill says, think and grow rich. And if your thoughts are not reflective of richness, then you need to change your thoughts. You need to change your friends. You need to change your circle.
I totally agree with you there, I totally agree with you there. That's very true. Very often we play the blame game and we look for excuses, and we don't
Take
accept,
responsibility.
get to the root of it and accept, hey, you said something that's very powerful, and that is, we are where we are today simply by we making that choice, and we can change it if we choose
Today,
to.
right now,
Right now, this moment.
No one is stopping
This
you.
moment.
No one is stopping you from changing your position, your paradigm of where you are right now. Simply change the way you think. Think positive. I'm not saying that challenges won't come your way, but continue to think positive, because you know what? That energy is going to pervade all negativity, and soon enough, you're going to be living the life that you dreamed of. So Lisa, I see myself hanging out on Santorini Island in Greece,
In Greece, I know.
overlooking the Mediterranean.
Yeah,
And soon that will be a reality for me.
great.
And I'm speaking it into the universe right now, that will be
Yeah.
so. And for many other places in the world that I would love to visit,
Yes.
it's going to be a reality for me.
Yes,
And
life
you
is
have
what
to
you make of
believe
it.
that and work now
Yes.
backward to make it a reality.
Totally agree with you. You can't stay stagnant or stay there and just thinking. You have to work towards it and make it happen.
correct.
The power of your mind, energy, and putting things in place
Of course.
to get there.
And would it be a smooth road?
No, nobody says an exactly.
Right?
It will be easier if you have an attitude of gratitude.
Correct.
Attitude of
We
gratitude.
spoke about it.
Makes it easier, yeah. Because you can be thankful for everything. Because you will be looking for the best in everything. There are even stories about persons encountering adversity, personal, might be semi-traumatic, but in the end, they realize that adversity brought them to a point they would have never arrived at without it.
All things work together for
All
good.
things.
All things.
We come back to that word,
Yeah,
synergy.
I like that. Synergy.
Yeah,
The synergy of things.
correct.
You're viewing us here on Synergy TV, my friends, and we're simply reaching out to you, telling you that you can enjoy life. You can unveil that financial darkness and step into lightness. You can. Your goals can be achieved, but only you can do it. We can say so much. We could come here every Friday. We could tell you, but you have to take it, that opportunity. You have to open that door. You have to allow yourself to make that choice for change in your life. And you can do that by calling Sarah at 744-5503, 744-5503. Gentlemen, we have about 5 minutes or so before we wrap things up. What do you want to say to the world? Look at the world. We started off by talking about almost at the end of the year. We're going into a new year, and question yourself. Are you going to stay in this place? or are you going to grow and excel and work towards a better new you? You know, what do you say to your audience?
I would say, in everything you do, be more forensic. Because the devil is always in the details. So if you get into that level of detail and you dig down into areas you have never dug into before, you will find what you have never found. You may be walking all over a gold mine and you can't see the gold, because the gold requires forensic analysis. Dig in. Dig in.
That's so true. Sometimes an opportunity is right there and something is right there before you, right there, and you've missed it. You know why? Because your focus is on something else.
Correct.
And your focus is probably on the past and all the negative things and all your problems and your burdens and your whatever, and you're holding on to that, man. And if you just release it and let it be, let go, get out of that darkness and embrace light, your life will be so much less complicated.
Correct.
What do you say?
That's the truth. That's the truth. We've been taught for centuries that we are to look outside of ourselves for heroes. We are to look outside of ourselves for inspiration. We are to look outside ourselves for strength. When all these qualities and characteristics lay dormant within, right? And all we need to do is do some introspection and bring that gold that lies within you out. As we said before, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So my admonition to our listeners and our viewers today is to do something different. Listen, what we're talking about today is in the context of financial education. Learn something, come learn something that you've never known before, right? Challenge yourself. We have education on blockchain technology, which is changing and revolutionizing the world today. We have education on cryptocurrency, which is going to be the next medium of exchange that you are going to be using in the not too distant future. We have education on finance. We have education on forex. We have education on economics, behavioral economics, and otherwise. We have education on stock analysis, risk assessments, and all of those things. And knowing some of what I mentioned can impact and change your life. Just last night we learned about a gentleman who signed up with one of our forex packages, joined the community, decided to put in a little extra elbow grease, and now he's earned his entire year's salary within a 2-month period.
Wow.
So do you think that gentleman is going to go back after his mind has been expanded to earning a year's salary within a 2-month time frame, to going back to ask his co-workers, we get paid?
Yeah,
No.
and that's how some people live, boy, paycheck to paycheck,
Yeah.
asking for money ahead of even getting their check. That's how they survive and pay their bills. Don't be like that. Listen, we started the program. I started by extending greetings to, you know who? Our children of the world. Today is Universal Children's Day. I am saying to you, look at your children, look at your child, look into their eyes, and ask yourself what sort of future you want to create for them. They are our leaders tomorrow. They're going to blossom into adults, and you are responsible for shaping, molding, and making the decisions for their future. That's a fact at the end of the day. The greatest gift you could get in life is the gift of a child. Remember that.
Get them a package. It's Universal Children's Day.
Do something.
Get an
for your
educational
children.
package for your
Call
children.
Sarah 7445503, 7445503, and empower yourself. Gentlemen, I want to thank you kindly for taking the time to be here, to advise us, to talk to us, to lead us, and I wish you continued growth. Both of you, may you continue to grow from strength to strength, and God's blessings always.
And
All
the
the
same.
best. Do continue to stay with us, my friends. Happy Universal Children's Day to all the children of the world. I want to remind you, we do have a repeat of this program today at 3:30. Tell your friends, tell your family members. We're also on Facebook, Conversations with Zalisa. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani. Thank you for choosing us.